Recording in progress.
Well, percenters, welcome back to 1424 Basketball Training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. For those that are new, welcome. I'm Coach Tommy. I'm a former psychologist, now a performance enhancement specialist and basketball coach. On this channel, I simplify life and basketball into three buckets: mind, body, and craft. In today's teaching tape, Utah Jazz, Los Angeles Clippers, Game 5. So let's see what we can do to improve our minds today. I guess Kawhi got injured pretty bad. Sprained his knee, might be his ACL, meniscus, don't know. Let's see, man. Let's see what they do without him. So Terrence Mann looks like he's in a starting lineup. Terrence Mann, I've been harping on him to get more minutes because of the energy he brings. Clippers in general, even with Kawhi, we're a low energy team. Paul George, playoff P or pandemic P. Oh, that's a tough shot. Tough shot. They give it to him with 0.5 seconds on the clock. Look at this. Terrence Mann's like, oh, shit. You shoot it. That's a good sign for PG. Look at Terrence Mann there. This little. So I talk about the first four. The first four with my guys. The first four steps, the game is all played in transition. So the first four steps, do you take off when there's a loose ball, when there's a rebound? How do you take off or do you think about it? Terrence Mann takes off. Joe Ingles thinks about it. And he's like, crap. You see Joe Ingles, he's looking around. Are you going to get it? Are you going to get a Batum? Okay. Am I going to go chase this thing or am I going to have to shield off Batum? And he realizes, oh, crap, I'm in a race with Terrence Mann. Right, Donovan Mitchell didn't go after it. Terrence Mann, get that man a raise. Get that man a raise. Look, does he go? Does he go? Terrence Mann goes. And when I say those first four, right, those first four, they determine whether or not these other guys will give up. So this is a perfect example. I'm going to blast my players with this because this is the perfect example. First four. Royce O'Neal, Reggie Jackson's going to need to have a big game. Beautiful little baseline floater. Bogey. Royce O'Neal, well, that was a travel. That looked like a travel to me. Wrong angle, had to shoot that tough. Great read by Terrence Mann to sit on it. So he's waiting on it, right? Spider Mitchell, right? So when I talk about finding the right angles, he should have went this way instead of this way, right? So he's there sitting on it. Still gets him up in the air, and then he has to arc this shot a little bit higher, still gets it off. That's a terrible shot. Very tough, made it. Angles, 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 angles. But tough players will make very tough baskets and make it look easy. So difference between an all-star and a superstar. Like KD making all kinds of tough shots. Bogey. Wow, Reggie Jackson. Like, is this the Clippers curse, man? They're doing so well, and then Kawhi gets hurt. They were doing well when they had Chris Paul, and then he got hurt. Seemingly had everything going for them against the Nuggets last year, and they smoked the lead. Jordan Clarkson, 37 points in the first quarter. Beautiful shot in rhythm. Jordan Clarkson has become a really, really valuable piece, man. Instant offense. That dude can score. Luke Kennard. Zubac getting some minutes against Derek Favors. Jeez. Reggie Jackson. Not Reggie Jackson, Jordan Clarkson. That dude had got the green light. His confidence is on 1,000. Make or miss. Jordan Clarkson's a scorer. That mentality is. Oh, good D. Oh, good recovery. Was that Rondo? Rondo making a sighting? Why is Rondo on Spida Mitchell? Oh my God, Jordan Clarkson's just going bananas. Yo. Whew. Paul George is so shifty, right? Cross him up, send Gobert flying, right? Gets poked from behind. Still under control, little side to side. Where is he going? He's protecting the rim. I'm just going to go uphill, up and away, bump out. Paul George is so hard to guard. Bang. Maybe without Kawhi Leonard, Paul George is looking to be more aggressive, shooting the ball, and maybe they're going to look for him a little bit more. So more and more as teams get better and better at shooting, this is like a 2-3 zone. And you can still run pick and roll against 2-3 zones. Right. So Reggie Jackson's forced to choose between step up and guard this or get in the passing lane and guard Bogdanovich. Right. He's choosing basically to guard this pass. And I always say, right, whatever the defense chooses, it's wrong. So Mitchell makes him pay. Oh, behind the back. I would have done him behind the back real quick to Paul George. Okay, Paul George, second, third effort. Right when I caught this, I would have did a behind the back bounce pass to Morris. Playoff P in scoring mode. Okay, Marcus Morris. Everybody trying to be Iverson, man. Everybody trying to be Iverson nowadays. Looking at him. Get off me, Gobert. Get your ass off me. He grabs his shoe. Hey, give me your shoe, man. Why would you do that? That's disrespectful, bro. Damn Americans. I think Gobert might be too nice to get him back. Block him one time and throw the ball at his face, Gobert. What's going on in his back? And why is Joe Ingles flying like a Terrence Mann coming in for the rebound? Oh, Royce O'Neal. I love it. I love it. Boom, bodies him, hangs, adjusts, shoots with the left, puts a little, he's too little. Marcus Morris probably started all that, man. Donovan Mitchell's kind of a smack talker too. I like it, man. If you can back it up, if your play backs it up, keep talking. Here goes Marcus Morris running his mouth over there. Change of speed, change of level, change of directions, right? So when I talk about how your horizontal is more important than your vertical, right? They got to guard Joe Ingles all the way out here because he's a decent shooter, right? How high is his vertical? That high, right? Working on the angles, working on the spirals, working here, right? Full speed, pump the brakes, slow down just enough to let that guy go flying. Oh, I miss when Paul George could dunk. Like Paul George used to dunk when he dunked on Birdman when he was on Indiana Pacers. Now he's just, a bunch of surgeries. He can still play. He can still move pretty damn well. But that explosiveness is he's probably lost 6 to 7 inches off his vert. Nice little pump fake, controlled fade. Marcus Morris being big time, man. He's stepping up huge. Ooh, playoff P. 80 to 72 drag. Marcus Morris playing some decent defense. Great help by Batum, waiting for the spin. Boom. Donovan Mitchell, very makeable layup. But as you attack the rim, right? Somebody in the dunker spot, somebody's got to get to the dunker. Terrence Mann got to come to help. He doesn't know if he should help block or doesn't know what to do. He's waiting for a rebound. Well, Gobert 7 feet tall, and you just got dunked on. So driving to the rim has second and third level effects instead of just always shooting long bombs and getting long rebounds. Just like that. So when you get close to the rim, even on a simple post up, right? Paul George is looking to help, right? Thinking that he can get a rebound just standing there like that against Gobert. Yeah, not going to happen. Woo, what a pass. Oh my God. Did he grip this ball with one hand? Look at that. So when I talk about passing is more important than shooting, look at this pass. Woo, with the heat on this thing. I want to see the fastball. Look at this. This is dang on a rope all the way over. What a pass. Oh. Paul George's handle's sick right here. Boop, you cut me off. I'm just going to go behind. My feet are good. Boom, get it. Get rid of it quick. This is someone with light feet. Someone is comfortable in their hips and their ankles, right? Shift. Delay that ball, right? Run. These things are fluid. This is game. This is a hooper. This is somebody that plays, right? He's just naturally moves well with the ball. Right? Crossover, you let this ball hang. Right? 1, 2. See him cut you off. You just pump the brakes. This is a hop. So he hops to get it behind his back. Now he's one step here, locates the ball, locates somebody's in front of me. Notice that I had 2 on me. Just get rid of it real quick. That is not something you train. That is something that comes out instinctually after you've practiced a ton of different moves, a ton of different footworks. Don't be a robot. Too many robots out there. Pat Beverly. Throw it. There you go. Get in front. Nice little veer. Power move. There you go, Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris showing a lot of things today. 3, stepping over Gobert, a little post up here, right? Punishing the little guy instead of settling for a turnaround fadeaway or something. Is that Marcus Morris or Markieff Morris? I don't even know. Joe Ingles. Did Joe Ingles give him a little stare here? Get off me, mate. That's how we do it in Australia. I think he's Australian. That's a terrible accent. Oh, Reggie Jackson. These are the buckets that mean so much when the momentum is coming, right? Fourth quarter, shot clock running out, no Kawhi Leonard, playoff P, doesn't have the ball, fading away, defense in your face. Jeez. Those buckets are worth more than 2. Reggie. Oh, Reggie. Right back to him. Oh, Batum. So when I said like the game comes down to Kawhi Leonard and playoff P, like when the game, look at this playoff P, bro. How does the ball end up back in Reggie Jackson's hand all the time? Like, I don't know, man. But I've been saying Reggie Jackson's that dude that can get a shot, and he's not afraid of the moment. Bad pass, playoff P, pandemic P. Right, he's probably thinking Kennard is going to curl this, but Kennard is more of a shooter, rather flare it out instead of go in. So a little miscommunication here. KYP, know your personnel, right? Kennard, man, right? If this guy's trailing you, if he's coming behind, that's the freedom to go, right? So do I blame that on playoff P? Nope, I blame that on Kennard. Good job by Paul George to at least make him pass. Oh, that is a difficult shot. Full speed, take the bump, throw it up in the air. I don't even know if that's a foul. I mean, that's just a sell job. Definitely not a foul. Sometimes the referees fall for it, man. They're part of the game. Again, the ball ending up in Reggie Jackson's hands somehow at the end of the shot clock. Playoff P all the way on the other side. Come on, pandemic P. Reggie Jackson. Oh, I thought he was going to stride stop. That's so pretty. So tough. Boom. Slows down the rhythm, right? Gobert's there. And then he switches it to a reverse anyways. So Gobert is confused. That's why he's unable to jump, because he thinks that stop is coming. Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson. I get him a raise. Get him a raise. Give him some of Rondo's money and Pat Beverly's money. Reggie Jackson. His status has improved so much in my eyes over this playoffs. Dunk that boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right? Don't settle for that three, especially if you're Terrence Mann. If you're an energy guy, a dunker guy, a slasher guy, do what you do best, man. Get to the rack, work on those arcs. Oh. And so a lot of times in the playoffs, it's a lot more physical. So as you go through here, he could have, went for a one and then straight up from there, but land on the two, a little bit more power in your base, expect a hit, right? Boom. Oh, okay, Terrence, man, get him a bigger raise. Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Great defense, anyways. Great defense on the back line. In and out cross to set up the driving lane. Boom, right? Donovan Mitchell, understanding that he's going to go for the floater here. I mean, the Euro. Great job by Morris to be in position to make it a tough shot. Still a very, very tough make for Donovan Mitchell, man. He's big time. He is big time. Just rise up and shoot it. See, so right here, when it comes down to here, when I say the game gets tight, right, things settle down, right? You've seen it with the nets and stuff. It just turns into isolation. So can you go mid-range pull up, one dribble pull up, two dribble pull ups? He has this whole side. He can punch, step back. He can just go one dribble pull up. He can go two dribble pull up, right? He can cross over and step back, right? He can just swipe it up on this right side and shoot it up on this right side like Chris Paul or Kevin Durant, or he could bring it back and shoot it over this side. I mean, it's just all isolation. And if you can make these, these shots, I don't know why they gave him this foul here. I mean, that's the KD rule, but so Paul George is just trying to get free throws and makes the bucket. That's big time, man. I wasn't sure they were still calling that foul. The Clippers lost 2 in a row, lose their best player, and now are on a 3-game winning streak, 1-game winning streak without Kawhi Leonard. That's got to feel so good. I did pick the Clippers to win this one. I think. I don't even remember my predictions. Still can't believe Steve Ballmer can't get a better mask than that. Marcus Morris, super efficient. 10 out of 16, 3 out of 4 playoff P. 10 of 11. His three-point shooting is pretty bad. Not sure if it's that shoulder or if he just sucks. Batum, big time. Terrence Mann, big time. Plus 17. Zubac, Rondo, Beverly played some minutes. Kennard played some solid minutes, except for that one stupid turnover here. Playoff P, 16 boards. I have been giving him a lot of credit for banging around and getting extra rebounds. Lots of isolation. Not enough assists. But I like how playoff P is getting free throws, 21 out of 25 for the Clippers. They're getting to the line. 70% for the Jazz. Bogdanovich, 10 out of 20. He took 17 threes. That is a lot of threes. Donovan Mitchell, not that good of a game, 4 out of 14. Jordan Clarkson, 4 out of 9. So they're shooting a lot of threes, 54 threes. This is normal. Oh my God. Clippers took 40 threes and the Jazz took 54 threes. 37% is not a bad percentage. That's just a lot of threes. Wow. 9 threes, that's normal for Clarkson. 14 for Mitchell and 17 for Bogey. And this is a good percentage. Like, this is wild. That's just the way the NBA is, man. Pace and space. Pace and space. So what did I learn today? I mean, I learned pandemic P is a kind of playoff P. I've learned to give a little bit more credit to Reggie Jackson in the clutch. He's definitely not afraid. He's more of a scorer than anything. So the Clippers, they seem to trust him to have the ball. What else have I noticed? I've noticed Marcus Morris had a big game, stepping up. His efficiency has improved quite a bit. Do I expect Reggie Jackson to continue to make those tough shots? I'm still skeptical. Do I expect Marcus Morris to keep being super efficient like that? Doubtful. So it's still very up in the air whether or not the Clippers can close it out in game 6. The Jazz, they're still a solid team. They only lost by a few points here. Close series, it's still very up in the air. So who knows? All the momentum is with the Clippers. The pressure will be on them to close it out in game 6, or else they're heading back to Utah for game 7. Who you guys got winning this? The Jazz or the Clippers, man? I picked the Clippers. They're surprising me. I brought out the brooms when they were down 0-2, just like I brought out the brooms when they were down 0-2 against the Mavs. But maybe this is the Clippers' year, that they break the Clippers curse and actually do something relevant. Lakers are out. LeBron's complaining. And yeah, stay out of the news, LeBron. Until next time, guys, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.